Hey everyone, and welcome to NoCraft episode 1. Yeah, so it looks like we spawned right in some trees. That's gotta be a good start. And spruce too. So the name of the game is No Crafting. It's an old challenge, goes back probably 10 years, I think even 11, since 2012. Basically, the premise is we can't craft. The only thing that I'm going to allow myself to craft, since one of the updates long ago eliminated random spawns for ender pearls, or eyes of ender, sorry. So since we can't find them, we're going to have to craft it. There is an icy little thing. But yeah, that's basically the premise. I can't craft anything, not torches. I can't even have a chest, or not a chest. I can't even build a crafting table. So getting food is going to be kind of a priority one. I know we need to find. I already went this way. God, this is a really bad spawn. What is this? That's for east. I know my direction. That's north. Let's try this way. So anything that we need to get, we're going to have to trade for, which means we need a village. And we're going to have to find one that's got a toolsmith and a weaponsmith, because we're going to need full armor. Because you know why? We're going to the end, and we're going to beat that dragon. That's we're going to keep doing this until we do. So I was hoping I'd find an igloo almost right away. We may run over there, and I think there it is. I saw a corner of my eye. There was a portal, or a rune portal, yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to this. I mean, really, I'm gonna have to find food, find everything. So we're hoping we can get some armor pants or boots or something. But in order to get the Eyes of Ender, we're going to need to go to the Nether and get some blaze rods and some Ender Eyes. So yeah, we can actually probably knock out 2 birds, 1 stone if we're able to get some gold on us. We won't get harassed. Yeah, I do want to check that out for igloo. But that's about it. So we're going to try to run this for 2 game days per episode. I hope you guys don't get bored. I wish we could get a boat. But I don't think I've ever seen a situation where you find a boat. Now, if we get lucky, we could probably find a saddle, and that'll help us travel over. Am I swimming? I'm not. Why am I not? There it goes. I have found saddles in the past. Even in my flat world, it's a. Oh, we were able to find that pretty fast, actually, and get a horse. Kind of lagged a little. I think my computer's used to doing flat world where it doesn't have to generate many blocks. But I will say, look at that. Look at all that beautiful, beautiful sand. It's very underrated. And when you don't have it in flat world, it's really amazing to find. Oh ho! That would have been a really quick exit from this. So this was north from spawn. So let's come around. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, here we go. Now, silk touch. All right, good. What am I getting gold for? I can't. Okay, we can trade. We can trade. All right, so I can get obsidian, some ender eyes, and stuff like that. A lot of this other stuff, axe and shovel. At least that'll help me with. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Oh, it's already catching on fire. Awesome. It'll help me at least get some blocks. I can almost complete this if I got a diamond sword. Oh, look at that. Check that out. There's a pillager outpost. I keep saying that. So we'll hit there, go ahead that way. And this place is ablaze. Let's go around the long way. But yeah, I need some bridging blocks, so I'll get some dirt and stuff. I don't want to waste my boots yet. What's on them? blast protection. That won't be too bad. What I think I'll do is trade with the piglins first, because I've gotten fire protection potions, and that should keep me pretty much safe while I kill the blazes. That'll be a huge benefit. I don't have to worry about, dying from something stupid. Really, I think the big stupidity is trying not to die from fall damage. I think one of my worst deaths was, I think I was down to like half a heart, and I did one of these jumps off of 2 blocks, and I died from height. So, a little ridiculous, but it was kind of funny. Come on, swim. There we go. But yeah, that's the name of the game. We're going to have to try to get to the nether. That portal looked like it was actually almost complete. If we can get some diamond, we should be able to break some of it. We can't craft a bucket, and we're definitely not getting one out of I don't think I've ever seen an iron bucket in a chest anywhere. All right, I'm just poking my head up real quick. I'm not going this way yet. Nothing. What do you think? Should I raid it? Run in and out? I don't know. I think that's a good way to die really quickly. Damn. And I am playing on hard. So this will be no cuts, just a raw stream. That way you guys can see that I don't like appear like, oh, an update. Like, oh, hey guys, check it out. I totally found a total diamond armor set. And weirdly, I got a lava bucket. Nah, this is a legit run through. And we're just going to keep doing this really until we achieve our goal. Or it gets to the point where I can't take it anymore. And you guys leave a comment saying, just please, for all that is holy, just end it now. But otherwise, if you are willing to stick around, I will, I'll keep at it. All right, I don't want to get between her and her cubs. Oh man, I really would love to build a little ice rink in my flat world, but I don't think I can get near enough ice. Ooh, maybe if I get Frostwalker, build myself a pool, and then we could build boats and make a whole bumper course. That would be cool. Not a bumper course, but like a race course. All right, so no. Why am I? My health is fine. Why am I running so slow? Is it the snow? I mean, I know I'm hungry, but I thought that I would still run if my health was okay. All right. I don't think I'm going to make a run at that pillager post. I think they would light me up pretty fast, and the chances are that they're all going to be there. And I'm not finding any igloos. I've done this before, running through here when I was in Bedrock, and I was like, I think that's all I could find was ice and snow. I can't even tell if I'm running. I don't know if my computer's lagging or if it just looks weird. But the sun is getting down. So we need to find a village pretty quick, because I would hate to have to shell up in the side of a hill. And I definitely don't want to lose my tools. Man. At least I can kill with my axe. There's that. Oh, if I had a village, I would put my stuff away into a chest and then make a run at it. What do you think? Should I just go for it? Maybe we should. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe there won't be heavy. And if I could run past them, maybe I can just skate out with a sliver of health. Problem is, I don't have food to regenerate hearts. So, I don't know. Do you think I can kite them around? Like, say, hey, ooh, wait. Is that an igloo? Oh, and see, now I got to check it out. I think it's an igloo. I see a door. All right, I'm coming back for you. And the sun's going down. All right, so I don't know, guys. What do y'all want to talk about? I mean, I know a favorite of mine is horror movies, especially horror franchises. And we got Scream 6, I think, coming out, which takes place in New York, I guess. Obviously, after the events of the last one, where you had some weird pedo who was sitting there dating a high school kid, plotting out the deaths of everyone to rekindle the franchise or reboot it properly. Ugh, that movie was bad. And they killed Dewey too. Like, how dare you? He is a fan favorite. I mean, keep Sydney. She's been there since the beginning. Well, I mean, they all have, but she's a primary role character. Gail, she doesn't do anything. She's always just happens to be around. Oh, please. I need the skeleton just to leave me alone. Let me get in and out of this thing. But yeah, if you had to choose one of the main characters to die, I know like Randy hinted at one of his videos in like 3. There is a bed. I don't want to sleep through the night though. I don't have anything. And how dare you tempt me? Is there food? There's no food. I think there's something underneath the carpet. Come on. Yep, here we go. Are you kidding me? What a tease. Oh, that is insulting. Okay. Oh my God, we're so gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna get my hatchet here. Get it out. That way I can defend myself at least a little bit or pretend like I can. But yeah, I mean, of the 3, I know Rainey said, hey, all bets are off. Even you can die, Sydney. And I think that's when she finds out, hey, it's her brother who orchestrated all the events of the first 3 movies are kicked off by getting Billy all worked up to go after Sydney. But they decided to let pretty much all the main characters live. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. Happy ending. But 5 rolls around, and it's just like, poor Dewey, his on and off relationship with Gail finally, I guess, comes to an end to the point where they're divorced. He's living in a trailer, and I don't think he's even sheriff anymore. I think he's retired. But he calls his shot. He says, hey, I think this dude's the killer. And, he's 100% right. And then he gets killed. I mean, a lot of people die, but come on. Don't kill Dewey. Keep at least one guy, one girl on the team. But yeah, I think in the trailer I saw Gail talking to Ghostface. So someone pointed out, I think in the comments, that like, oh, that's the first time that Gail's ever gotten a call. And I was thinking about it, and it's like, well, in the second one, she talks to Ghostface on the phone. However, she didn't get the call. I think Randy got the call, or one of them did, and she stayed on the phone to distract or to keep them talking until. Oh, great, we're getting hit already. I'm already regretting coming this way. At least we don't take cold damage. But yeah, she distracted him on the phone, and that's the only time she ever interacts with Ghostface on the phone. And it was really interesting, and it's like, oh yeah, she's getting a call finally. So that was interesting, but I don't know. It's just, I did not like 5. My wife didn't like it. I didn't like it. And 6 doesn't look to be any better. I know I was talking about this other franchise. Oh, there's Creeper. I was talking about other franchises, though. And what's funny is so many of them in the early 2000s when Scream was really launching off went to space. You had Jason, Leprechaun, Dracula, Critters. Technically starts in space, kind of not. Even Hellraiser. They all went to space in the early 2000s. Except for, well, I guess technically Critters also was 80s, wasn't it? Late 80s. There is that another pillager outpost or is that a village? I think it's another pillager outpost. Oh crap. Uh, but so it's like, okay, well, we can't do that. That'd be silly for them to go to space. It's more based in reality. So they're like, hey, you know what? Let's do what Jason did. Let's go to Manhattan. And so Ghostface is just like tracking people down in the middle of town on public transport, in convenience stores, and he's coming after people. Even like going all Neo, dodging bullets. This is all trailer stuff, by the way. And so it's just like, it's bonkers. I don't know. I don't even get the premise. I guess it's a cult of Ghostface. But the thing that I guess just is more irritating is the fact that the franchise itself, like Scream, is a hide in the dark slasher. It's like it's a dude. It's just, well, sometimes, but it's just a person. It's not supernatural. It's not unstoppable. Like Jason rolling through downtown. Okay, fine. Even Michael Myers in Halloween, what was it, that Halloween Kills? Even in that one, he's more supernatural-esque. So it's like seeing him take down a whole group of people at once, fine. But Ghostface isn't. It's just a person in a mask with a poorly constructed mask, so it has no depth perception. Or not depth perception, it has no peripherals. And the fact that they're like, okay, yeah, well, it's going to dodge all these attacks, multiple people. And it's like, at this point, when you have that many people, oh God, we're so going to get shot. Oh, they can just gang up on them. Because what are they going to do? It's like you're outnumbered. Oh, this is probably a mistake. It's a totally mistake. But yeah, when you're that outnumbered, I'm sorry, that's why a lot of these kills happen when I wonder what the horn does. I don't have any shots up for this. Ugh. But when... Oh, is that a village? We can check it out. I'm really surprised they're not chasing me up here. And there's a portal. Ruined portal. We can go there. In a big old cave. Let's head towards the rising sun. Oh, man, I really wish I could survive a jump. But yeah, it's essential when you're outnumbered and you have a lot of people to kill, you pick them off one at a time. You stealth it like they did in all the other Screams. This one, however, they're like, okay, well, I'm just going to take on the whole group. And the group doesn't like, oh my God, we're going to die. Dang it. Oh God. We lost everything. But they don't charge them. And it's like, even if that one person has a knife, okay, everyone's going to get killed if you do nothing. So at least, I just realized I can pick these berries. I'm special. Make sure I don't get hit because my computer lagged. But they can gang up on them and they may get some minor cuts. But I mean, at the end of the day, you live. But they're over here like, oh, we got to run. And they're all running through New York and stuff. It's like, it's craziness. It's just bonkers. I don't get the premise. I don't understand the writing. I think it's just lazy. That type of horror thriller thing, it has a specific setup. It's made a certain way. But anyway, that's rambling on that one. I think that one comes out. Oh, actually, I think it comes out today. Well, when I'm recording, you guys won't see this for another week. So it'll already be out. So you'll be probably yelling at me like, well, yeah, it does this and this. And it's for a reason. I don't care. I saw the trailer. I'm going to watch it. So relax about that. I'm going to watch it just because I've seen all the others. I can't not see it, even if it's a train wreck. But I don't know. It just, all of the horror movie like sequels that have come out in the last couple of years have been just terrible. It's just like, man, I really wish I knew which way I went because then I could go that way and see if that village was there because I need a village. Oh, this is the ice. I don't want to go to ice again. I know I just said I wish I could go that way, but I had to go through a lot of nothing to get there. But yeah, I mean, there was Wrong Turn, Jeepers Creepers, Candyman. We got Scream. And coming up, we actually have a Jason movie. Or no, actually, I think they turned it into a TV series, which I'm really... I'll talk about that later, but... all the sequels. Oh yeah, Halloween. I just mentioned that one too. They've all been turds. I mean, Wrong Turn wasn't a turd so much as it didn't feel canon. It was a goofy movie to begin with. And the fact that they vaguely made a reference to it at the end of the movie by being like, oh, you want to watch a movie? It's like, I don't want to watch another hillbilly slasher movie. And it was like, okay. I guess that's as close to canon we're going to get with this. I realized we can punch fish. Can I eat raw fish? But yeah, that didn't do it. And then, I'm told that Tony Todd is going to make an appearance in the Candyman movie. And granted, he did kind of, but it was a CG at the end of the movie. I mean, the end. Just not worth it, in my opinion. Let me just go around this guy. But it was just... a lot of the storytelling, I'm probably going to anger some people, but it's just like some of the storytelling, I miss just a good story. I don't care what people's identities or people's orientations or anything like that. I just want a good horror movie that talks about the plot. Having an identity based on that is kind of boring. It's just like you happen to be that, but you're other things. So, I don't know. I'm not going to go into all that. But it's just, I don't know. The movie's been crappy. Even that, well, it was dumb. I'll say Leprechaun Returns. It was supposed to be a direct sequel to the original. That one came out I think 5 to 10 years ago or something like that. So that one's a little longer ago. But in the last couple of years, though, one after another. Now, the Wrong Turn one, as a standalone, yeah, it was kind of like, okay, this is a neat little thing. They shouldn't have named it Wrong Turn, in my opinion. It just doesn't make sense. It's not a Wrong Turn movie. And if anything, they're just a kidnapped group. They may have been in West Virginia. I don't know. But it all came down to a misunderstanding, and it just blew up from there. So... It was goofy. But the end scene on that one was legit. If you've never seen it, check that out. Because I saw that at the drive-in, and it was like, what? It blew my mind. I can't really tell you much about it. But there's that one. I know we talked about Candyman. Oh, wait. Did I see tree or houses? It's hard to tell with these textures. They kind of look like a house or village. is that one? I haven't seen the new Hellraiser movie. I know they gender swapped Pinhead, and I don't even know if it's a direct gender swap or if there's different lore and they did in the storyline. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really talk about it. However, I am very upset and very, well, let me get up here, angry about the Halloween movies and how it ended. It's like, oh man, oh yeah, yeah. Awesome. All right, before I go into my little rant, my goal is to kind of set up a home base. I know I've tried to do this in the past in Bedrock Edition. I was playing my Xbox, but I would like to make a really good attempt at it. And I never set up a home base. I just did some general goofery. I just realized something. I think that's a weaponsmith. Or is he a toolsmith? I don't know. I think he's got the eye patch. I think that's a weaponsmith. That means we can get weapons. Yeah. So I need to set up a base of operations. I need to collect some of the chests and put them into a... Damn, I really wish... I'm not going to do it right now, but what do you guys think? Do you think that smelting... Oh, look at all this iron. I think I can trade for it. Diamond horse armor. If I can get a saddle, I can ride a horse. All right, I'm going to break this, and I'm going to move it somewhere else. Do you think smelting counts as crafting? I'm going to have to think about that one. He is a weaponsmith. All right, what is that? It's an iron, and he's got this. So I need... All right, yes, okay. I don't know. Should smelting count as crafting? Obviously, I'm not going to, mine and craft iron because I feel like that's pushing it. But, I mean, can I cook food? Or do I need to find all my food? Like, normally I would say I would live off bread because now I got 3 of them in my inventory. But, like, look at all this. Look at all this wheat or these hay bales. I don't think I can justify breaking that down because I would have to do this and go in here. So that clearly says crafting. So breaking it down, while it's not making something, it's unmaking something, and that's still technically making something. Did I get that one? I do want a few of these extra torches though on me. So yeah, my goal is I need to get some armor. I need to get some food. Maybe I can, if I get, oh, you know what I can do? I can kind of, it's not cheating. It's like it's a little hacking a little bit. Not even hacking. It's life hack. If I catch sheep or pigs on fire, even cows, they'll die and they'll drop cooked meat. So I didn't craft anything, so technically I'm in the good. What do you do? Potatoes? Of course I don't have potatoes. So maybe we'll do that. Man, I'm not finding a lot of chests. But look at all that sweet lava. Oh, need it. Not a lot of houses either, but here we go. I'll take some apples. I do not need this. But yeah, I really do need a base of operations. I've done this before. You saw that I died, so I've lost a bunch of stuff, and I need to be able to put stuff into a chest and keep it safe, so when I go run around, I'll end up here. Also, I need to hop into a bed, but not sleep through the night. I need to set my spawn. Let's do that. Let's take this farthest one. There we go. Respawn point set. All right. So now we can come back here. I would love to find what I need. I need a flint and steel, and I think I need a ruined portal. I have gotten flint steels from them before. Let me see. Did I get all the houses? I feel like I checked this one first. Either way, the sun's going down, and I don't have any tools. Let's put my chest up. I can't craft anything yet. Now, hold on, let me do this real fast. Let's put this up, this, this. Yeah, we're good. I'm finding torches right now. I may light up a couple of these spots. I don't want to get ambushed out here. I don't think I even need to do that first one because obviously with 119, they changed the, was it 119? They changed the light level, the spawn, mob spawning. So unless it's absolute zero, shouldn't get pestered. Also, anybody ready for 1.2 or 1.20? Some new biomes, some new animals. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not gonna get like any of them in our flat world series. So now, if I let me think, I could get the sapling, and I could probably do some terraforming to mimic. I don't remember what the thing is called. You know what? Let me do this real quick. F3. 468 minus 254. I am not going to remember that. Let's do a screenshot. There we go. Maybe we'll find something over here. Are we on day 2? Or day 1 going into day 2? I don't think sees me. Yes. So we got about a little less than 10 minutes left. What was I talking about? Yeah, so my flat world, I'm not going to be able to do a whole bunch. I mean, there's stuff I won't be able to get from this new update, but if we can get the new woods, that would be cool. I know it breaks down to pink planks, and I can't really find a use for that. However, the trees themselves look really nice. And I've seen other people, like they'll do a terraforming thing, and they'll make like custom trees with pink and white wool to give it like a cherry blossom look, which sometimes they come out really nice looking. But it's nice to know that if lightning are going on, it's got a lesser chance that it's just all going to burn to the ground. So there's a pumpkin patch. What is that? Is that a house? Let me look at the side eye. I can't tell if that's stone with dirt around it or if that's a house. He's coming after me. Go. Okay, I thought that was... oh, crap. I thought that was a... what's it? A skeleton. It's the top of a sheep's head. Yeah, because look, I mean, from a distance, man. I don't know. I feel like we've got a good plan. I would like to find another village so I could raid a couple of them and beef up mine because I want more chests. I need more beds so I can breed up the villagers and I can get the trades I need. The biggest one, obviously, is having that weaponsmith. That is amazing. That's going to do so much for us. Oh, I need to eat. Moving like an old man. Yeah, look at that. I think that's two and some change per bite. But yeah. I'll look up and see what workbench does the leather maker. What is the leather maker? Oh, that's the cauldron, isn't it? That's the one who does the armor. Or no, it's literally just the leather maker. I already went in here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. All those beautiful flowers. I was saying something about this. Okay, so we have some crops. I think that's carrots. We got some potatoes, beetroots, and I might. Well, they're gonna mess it up anyway. But I can get some crops. I can make some trades, get some XP, and get some proper weapons. Damn, I wanted to go over there. So I'll do that. Let's hang out with the golem. But look at that hill. That's pretty neat. Also, that tree. It looks like it has 3 little sets. That's one of the neater looking trees I think I've seen. Let's avoid the spider. Get away from me, please. I'm not good at making custom trees, but I'm not gonna lie. Let's do a screenshot of that one too, because that's pretty neat. Now, which way did I come from? I don't know. I spent too much time with these villagers. Yeah, look at that. It's like this. Oh, God. Get away from me. Get a life, bruh. But yeah, look at that. It's like a dome. It'd be awesome to kind of like hollow that out and make one massive like hidden base. Is he away from me now? No one's on me. That villager or the zombie is. But look at that. That's pretty sweet. Probably dumb, but yeah. That's pretty cool looking. All right, so we got some time to kill. But anyway, yeah, the whole Halloween thing. Now it's like every 20 years since the original, they try to revamp the franchise because you had the original run -3, so you had 1, 2, and then 4, 5, 6. You had this whole thorn like possession thing where he was offered up as a sacrifice to the whole thing. Idea was one child was put up to be taken over by thorns so that the village would be saved and they'd have good harvests and stuff. The whole druid thing. I know Luma said it's Halloween night is or something about Samhain, but then yeah, it goes through all that to all the way up to the curse of Michael Myers. But then, 20 years later, obviously H2O, 20 years later, Halloween. It had that really ridiculously long name. Man, there's nothing around here. And then that ran till Resurrection, and that didn't do too well. So third time's a charm. They go with Halloween or H40 or just Halloween 40, I think. I've seen it both ways where they'll include the 40 or they won't. But it basically takes 40 years later, and it goes off the original. It doesn't count all the other movies in between. So like Resurrection and even Curse, they launch off the second movie where we find out, oh hey, it's really her brother. Wait, is there something under here? Or am I just okay, don't die. But this new trilogy of movies, we're gonna do a speed run. It really leads off of the first movie. They make a joke like, "Oh, I heard it's Laurie's brother," and they're like, "Oh, that's just a myth," yada yada. So like 5 is all about like evil must die, and it's all chanting and mobs and stuff, and it's like going along with what was going on in the news with whole riots and stuff like that. And it's just like, okay, I mean, I guess that's not really a Michael Myers movie. Oh, we can get a bow if we get some of these guys to die in the sunlight. But yeah, basically it leads to a point where they end up killing another escaped crazy person who we don't know what he did, but for the purposes of the movie, he's not Michael. So they kill the wrong person. We need to pick a way to go. But yeah, that's the whole movie is evil. Evil dies tonight or something like that. And Laurie's like not in it really. I mean, the first one of it, Halloween, was not bad. But the second one got worse. Wait, did he come around? Or did he die? Oh, I got arrows. Oh, I lost my lost my thing. And then the third movie was just like some nerdy guy who accidentally kills a kid, and then it was like on the night where Michael was doing all of his killing. Then everyone holds him responsible, even obviously the family does. But 5 years later, that's when the third movie comes in, and he's just some nerdy guy, but Michael's not in it like at all, except for when he team kills with a nerd and then gets his butt kicked by said nerd, who, by the way, gets his butt kicked by, might as well say, band geeks. I mean, it's just, how does a guy who does so much damage get beat up by a kid who gets beat up by band geeks? It's just like, what? So, spoiler alert, Michael's not in it very much. There's some weird psychic connection that is semi-explored. And then there's, yeah, basically Michael. There's like a spot where the kid's like, talking about Lori's granddaughter, he's like obsessed with. But he delivers this line, okay, if I can't have her, then no one can. But then he stabs himself in the throat. Like, okay, even if he was able to make it look like she did it to him, eventually it'll come out that he stabbed his own self. It's like, I don't understand it. Typically, when you say something like that, you would end up killing the girl or the object or the person in question or the object of obsession. But to be like, to do it that way, it's like, dude, you just took yourself out of the picture. You're no longer, oh, dude, get out of the way. You're no longer an issue. You're gone. So it made no sense. It was one of the dumbest things. Here we go. We got some bone meal. That's not cheating. That's using a workbench. It's not even a workbench. It's a composter. All right. But anyway, yeah. So spoiler again. Yeah, Michael dies. And then to make sure, they throw his butt in a grinder, like one of those industrial car grinding thingies. So he did.